We cannot always see when there may be a health concern for our dogs. As humans, we tend to look at sickness in a clinical way, as the media has taught us. Vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, blood in stools, lethargy, pale gums, or an acute trauma such as a limo, cut pad, nose accident or injury from an altercation with another dog or another incident requiring immediate treatment. These are all the typical ways in which we understand that a dog or a person may be ill. I've known many people to say the dog occasionally limps, is occasionally sick, has diarrhea, can be lethargic, off their food, stops on walks, hides before a walk, mouths or growls a lot, and occasionally air snaps, has been banned from the groomer or daycare, and these symptoms are most often overlooked and ignored. There's no correlation to these types of problems warranting a visit to the vets. A quick Google search and the suggested results of people ask: how long should I wait to take my dog to the vet for vomiting and diarrhea? When should I take my dog to the vet for diarrhea? What if my dog has vomiting and diarrhea but is acting fine? What does it mean when your dog is having diarrhea, throwing up, and not eating? How to know if a dog limping is serious? What does it mean if your dog is limping? Why is my dog chasing his tail? Is it normal for dogs to chase and bite their tail? Is it bad if my dog eats grass? Why do dogs drag their bum on the ground? This is no laughing matter that Google is suggesting these results. This shows a huge failing of our industry in educating dog guardians on the need to go to the vet for very common illnesses and symptoms. Vomiting and diarrhea can be a huge risk in humans. We know humans can deteriorate very fast, experience low blood sugar, dehydration, delirium, and so much more from these two symptoms. It is no different for animals. Very few people on a generalized scale are aware dogs can suffer with headaches, especially in the summer heat, and this can be a precursor for changes in behavior such as growling, air snapping, and biting in a dog who would otherwise never show these types of behaviors. As humans and adults especially, many of us downplay very serious illnesses such as vomiting, diarrhea, UTIs, headaches, flu, etc., and these illnesses can quickly develop into a much more serious condition, which then requires us to go into the hospital. We then apply this to our dogs and downplay their illnesses and isolate it to a one-off, or they ate grass so that's why they are bringing up bile or grass. But what about the root cause of the why? Why is the dog being sick in the first place? Why are they seeking out grass? If we were to place a dog in a safe dog herbal garden, they most likely would not select grass at all and consume a plant which will indicate their possible symptoms. Animals are amazing in their own self-selection knowledge. So if your dog had the opportunity, they can and would show you through self-selection what is wrong. Grass is not the old wives' tale of dogs eating grass to be sick, but because there is something lacking either in their diet or in availability of herbal plants to meet the need of how ill they are feeling. Help Your Dog Heal Itself is an amazing book by Caroline Ingram which can help you to begin to learn about the fundamentals of the uses of herbs and your dog's ability to communicate how they feel. From my research down this particular rabbit hole, researchers have found that their research conclusions draw to 5 most commonly reported concerns relating to owner practices. Pedigree and Poor Breeding Practices, Rooney and Sargon, 2010, Packer et al., 2015. Obesity, Deagling, Courage and Rock, 2013, Luno et al., 2018. Dog Behavior and Training, Blackwell, Bradshaw and Casey, 2013, Casey et al., 2014. Dog Purchasing and Relinquishing, Sanday et al., 2017, Summerton, 2015. Dog Companionship and Being Left Alone for Long Periods of Time. www.rspca.org.uk, ND, www.pdsa.org.uk. ND, Norling and Keeling, 2010. In my personal opinion, the following text is unfair to dog guardians in stating that vets and charities have heavily aimed to educate dog guardians with extensive knowledge and that some owners spend money on their dog's clothes and grooming as this makes their dog happy. McGreevy and Bennett, 2010. That most dogs are obese and suffer as a result, many dog behaviorists and trainers tout dominance-based theories in their practice despite welfare concerns. Guardians fail to correctly interpret their dog's behaviors, do not understand the serious signs and symptoms of common diseases and illnesses in older dogs. Leave their dogs for long periods of time, yet claim to love them. Philpotts, Dillon and Rooney, 2019. Looking at this in a clinical way and not curling up under a blanket reassuring myself I am not a part of these opinions, I can see how they have arrived at these conclusions within their research. However, they are not indicating this to be you or I, they are nodding this in the direction of compulsion-based dog professionals. Dog guardians who do have poor attitudes towards their dogs and not the guardians who are reading this, avidly read other blogs, and participate in do-no-harm-based practices, learning and circles. Both myself and the researchers of this paper reach the same conclusion, the classification of saying that dog guardians is a massive oversimplification. What is needed is the recognition of the good dog guardians, the good dog professionals, and a multidisciplinary approach in education. So that the education and support for dog guardians is more of a model like the NHS. Which rounds up nicely to my next blog as highlighted by one of the guardians in last week's blog, vets and their relationship, customer service, professionalism, ability to listen. Give appropriate time within an appointment and work towards fostering an integrative relationship with the guardian, the patient and other professionals to treat just one patient. References: Rooney, N. and Sargon, D. 2010. Welfare concerns associated with pedigree dog breeding in the UK. Animal Welfare, 19, S1, pp 133, 140. DOI https doi.org 10.1017S0962728600002335. Packer, R.M.A., Hendricks, A., Tivers, M.S. and Byrne, C.C., 2015. Impact of facial conformation on canine health, brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome. PLOS 1, online, 10. DOI https doi.org 10.1371 journal.pome.0137496. Diegeling, C., Courage, Ein and Rock, M., 2013. What to think of canine obesity? Emerging challenges to our understanding of human-animal health relationships. Social Epistemology, 27, 1, pp 90, 104. DOI https doi.org 10.10800026917228.2012.7606662. Luno, I. Palacio, J. Garcia Belenga, S. Gonzalez Martinez, A. Rosado, B. Emotional eating in companion dogs, owner's perception and relation with feeding habits, eating behavior, and emotional state. J. Vetbehav. Clin. Apple Res 2018, 25, 17, 23. Blackwell, E.J., Bradshaw, J.W.S. and Casey, R.A., 2013. Fear responses to noises in domestic dogs, prevalence, risk factors, and co-occurrence with other fear-related behavior. Applied Animal Behavior Science, 145, 1-2, pp 15, 25. DOI https doi.org 10.1016j.aplanim.2012.12.004. Casey, R.A., Loftus, B., Bolster, C., Richards, G.J. and Blackwell, E.J., 2014. Human-directed aggression in domestic dogs, Canis familiaris occurrence in different contexts and risk factors. Applied Animal Behavior Science, online, 152, 152, pp 52, 63. DOI https doi.org 10.1016j.aplanim.2013.12.003. Sanday, P., Kondrup, S.V., Bennett, P.C., Forkman, B. Amaya, I. Praskowski, H.F., Serpel, J.A. and Lund, T.B., 2017. Why do people buy dogs with potential welfare problems related to extreme conformation and inherited disease? A representative study of Danish owners of 4 small dog breeds. PLOS 1, online, 12, 2, p.e01720991. DOI https doi.org 10.1371journal.pome.01720991. Summerton, K. 2015. Reasons for relinquishing dogs. Veterinary Record 177, 12, pp 320, 320. DOI https doi.org 10.1136vr.h5056. www.rspca.org.uk, nd. #Dogkind, Understanding Your Dog, RSPCA. Online is available at https www.rspca.org.uk Adviseende Welfare Pets Dogs Kind. www.pdsa.org.uk, nd. Past PAW reports and summaries. Online, available at https www.pdsa.org.uk What we do PDSA Animal Wellbeing Report Past Reports, alias equals Get Involved %2 for campaigns %2 FPDS8 Animal Wellbeing The report %2 F Past were reports. Norling, A. Y. and Keeling, L. 2010. Owning a Dog and Working, a telephone survey of dog owners and employers in Sweden. Anthrozoos, 23, 2, pp 157, 171. DOI https doi.org 10.2752175303710x12682332910015. McGreevy, P. and Bennett, P. 2010. Challenges and Paradoxes in the Companion Animal Niche. Animal Welfare, 19, S1, pp 11, 16. DOI https doi.org 10.1017S0962728600002190. Philpotts, I. Dillon, J. and Rooney, N. 2019. Improving the welfare of companion dogs, is owner education the solution? Animals, online, 9, page 662. DOI https doi.org 10.3390 ANI 9090662.